Russell Westbrook and the Lakers have the first possession. 24 remaining, 14 on the road, 10 at home for the Lakers. And it's the toughest schedule in the NBA. You take a look at who they're playing. Fadeaway, LeBron! It's a staple for him.
And he creates some space with the fall away.
LeBron now 5-0 as the captain of the All-Star game in his team. And of course, he had the game winner on a shot similar to that. And there's Marcus Morris with AD, and then Stu with the Lakers going small. Had a spell where he didn't play a whole lot, but here he is getting the offensive rebound and connecting.
Nice rebound by Dwight, and then almost a
game. Last time these two teams met, that game winner, even LeBron had to tweet about it. Blocked by Dwight. He's got 2 in the first 90 seconds. Morris pulls up from 15. He's got 4 points.
Can't even think about the last day of March. They got to worry about today because they're in a real bad position as far as
he's averaged 19 plus over the last 8. His scoring average of 16.2 is the best of his career, and they're asking him to do quite a bit. With the superstars out of the lineup, bank it in, use the equipment for Westbrook. But at least 3 more weeks. They said 4 weeks until he was going to be reevaluated, and that's when he was hurt last week. Dwight doing work on the boards. Speaking of work,
a good job of penetration. Zubac couldn't block it, but that just made it easy for Dwight to clean it up.
Bob Terrence, man. Again, he's one of their top 20-point games all year, and they've come in the last 4 games. Here he is in deep, and he scored again. It's a good little entry pass that time by Reggie Jackson, and the Lakers are down 10-8.
Reggie coming off of, what, a 14-assist game, so doing a good job of getting everybody involved.
Yeah, most since 2015 for Reggie Jackson. And Russ, that's his second bucket. He's now 2 for 5. He's got 4 points. 3 Lakers have scored. Reggie trying to go down the middle. That's a leaner over Dwight. Boy, it is so frustrating, as you often say, Stu, for a big guy like that, because Dwight thought he had him sized up.
Well, you know, Dwight was sitting back waiting, as most bigs do, and Reggie just shot it in no man's land, the little teardrop type shot, and nothing but, I don't know, no foul on that play.
Well, Reeves getting no respect at all. He got bumped off the basketball nearly that time. And this time Russ goes into Zubac and gets the call. That could go 50-50 this year. That's why Zubac is looking quizzically, and Ty Lue is just saying, okay, you just tell me why that was a foul and other times it's not.
Well, they didn't rule verticality there, so called the foul on Zoo, and Russ gets his first free throws of the game.
And Nick Buchert, Brian Forte, and Zach Zarba, the lead referee tonight. Russ free throw time while we have a moment. Here's a word from Carl's Jr.
Give in to the new Double Bacon Beast Burger at Carl's Jr. and feed your happy.
Does he need to change his game significantly here in the final, third of the season? I'm talking about Russell Westbrook.
I don't know about significantly, but I think he needs to operate a little closer to the basket. He misses 2 free throws, but there's Dwight to clean up the miss on the second and get fouled. So that's good work by Dwight, anticipating. And that's what you do as a rebounder. You have to just assume that every shot your teammate takes is a miss. That way you're in position maybe to get a rebound.
This is the 12th start of the year for Dwight Howard. And of course, he's likely to start some more with AD out. Hey, Laker fans, as you watch each game this season, play Lakers Pick'em through the Lakers mobile app. Lakers Pick'em is an interactive game for fans to predict how their favorite players will do during each game this season. Now go ahead and put your basketball knowledge to the test. Win some prizes with Lakers Pick'em.
Wow, Dwight goes to the line and makes 2 as Anthony Davis sitting there in the street clothes approves.
By the way, free throws, 29th ranked free throw team. 61% since January 30th for the Lakers. They've gone from bad to worse. And when you think they couldn't get any lower. And there's Russ. That's what he's got to do.
Yeah.
Get to the rim. Everything predicated on him getting to the basket.
He's got to get into the paint on the transitional game, but also in the half-court set. He's got to get himself in the mid-post, low-post area.
And he's got to commit himself to the defensive end of the floor. This end of the floor, the entire team has to do that. Marcus Morris Sr., that's why the Clippers, despite the fact that their stars are out, they're hanging around. And they should have been out of the race long ago. Westbrook 3. Not going to get the bounce. Dwight really working. He's there again. As active as the big fella's been all year.
I tell you, he's just beating up on Zoo, just getting position and using his arms. He cracks Zoo across the forehead on that rebound there and then gets fouled in the act. Zoo rubbing his temple, saying, wow, that hurt a little bit.
Well, Dwight trying to make a couple of more. While we have a moment, here's a word from Nissan.
Lakers broadcast is brought to you by the all-new 2022 Nissan Pathfinder.
I'll tell you a good stat, Bill.
Please.
There's 5:15 to play in the quarter. Dwight already has 9 rebounds.
That's amazing. He's halfway through the quarter. Halfway through the quarter. A little more.
That is getting it done on the glass.
And how many are offensive rebounds, too, with the taps? That's going to be Laker ball. And they're up by 4. Again, the last time they met was early this month, February the 3rd. Clippers scored 7 points in the final 50 seconds to win. Jackson with the game winner. Then AD shot hit just about every part of the rim, but couldn't go down. And we taken down by Man. He's skipping into the front court, going 1-on-3. He will not be denied. Comes up short. Rim running is Zubac to dunk it on the follow.
He knew Zoo was going to rim run on that one because he looked over on the Lakers' last possession and noticed that he was getting substituted for. He says, I better get me something before I go out.
Yeah, Hartenstein's coming in a moment. Monk throws it up, and that's Malik scoring.